Step into a world of tranquility and relaxation with Get Sleepy Cozy, your sanctuary for peaceful slumber. As the day winds down and the night unfolds its gentle embrace, join us on a journey to soothe your mind and nourish your soul. At Get Sleepy Cozy, we understand the importance of restful sleep in our busy lives. That's why we've curated a collection of bedtime stories and guided meditations designed to lull you into a state of deep relaxation. Whether you're seeking refuge from the stresses of the day or simply looking to unwind, our cozy corner of the internet welcomes you with open arms. Let the soft whispers of our storytellers and the gentle melodies of our music transport you to a place of serenity, where worries melt away and sleep comes effortlessly. So snuggle up, get comfortable, and prepare to drift off into a world of sweet dreams with Get Sleepy Cozy. Your journey to a restful night's sleep begins here. The Warthog's Wisdom. The warthog's wish once upon a time, in the heart of a vast and vibrant savanna, where the earth danced to the rhythm of the wind and the sun kissed the horizon with hues of gold and amber, there lived a warthog named Warthog. Unlike the tales of old, where creatures of the wild boasted majestic manes, sleek feathers, or graceful strides, Warthog bore the humble appearance of his kind. His skin was adorned with coarse bristles, his snout was broad and flat, and upon his face were tusks that curled like the questions in his heart. Warthog spent his days wandering through the whispering grasslands, his eyes reflecting a longing for something he could not name. He watched in silent envy as the antelopes leaped with elegance, the lions roared with authority, and the peacocks displayed their splendid colors. In this world of wonder, Warthog felt misplaced, a puzzle piece in the grand design of the savanna that seemed to fit nowhere. Each evening, as the sky painted itself with the colors of twilight, Warthog would find solace by a serene lake, its surface mirroring the beauty of the world he wished to belong to. It was here, in the quiet company of his reflection, that Warthog's heart whispered its deepest desires. If only, he thought, if only I could be as admired as the leopard, as revered as the elephant, or as beautiful as the flamingo, perhaps then I would find my place in this vast tapestry of life. But the stars above, keepers of the night's secrets, offered no answer to Warthog's lament, and so, with a heavy heart, he would return to his abode under the watchful eye of the moon, dreaming of a world where he too could be seen as beautiful. As the savanna whispered secrets to the coming dawn, Warthog's heart sang a lament, a tune as old as time, echoing the solitude of his spirit. Night after night, beneath the canopy of stars, he poured his woes into the silent embrace of the wilderness, hoping against hope for a change that seemed as distant as the horizon where the earth kissed the sky. Alas, he sighed, gazing at his reflection in the tranquil waters of the lake. Why must I bear such a guise so far removed from the splendors of the savanna? Why must I walk in shadows when others bask in the glory of the sun? His words, heavy with sorrow, drifted into the night, carried away by the gentle breeze that knew no answer to his plight. The other animals, with their grace and beauty, seldom understood the depth of Warthog's despair. They frolicked and played, adorned with nature's gifts, while Warthog watched from the fringes, an outsider in the land of his birth. His heart, a reservoir of unfulfilled dreams, yearned not for grandeur or the adulation of the masses, but for a simple recognition of his worth beyond the confines of his appearance. In the quiet hours before the dawn, when the world around him lay in slumber, Warthog's thoughts wandered to realms of magic and mystery, places where miracles unfolded at the behest of those bold enough to dream. If only a magic could weave a new facade, a visage pleasing to the eye, would I then find my place among the revered? He pondered, his mind teetering on the edge of fantasy and despair. Yet, the savannah, in its infinite wisdom, remained silent, a vast expanse bearing witness to the eternal dance of life and death, beauty and decay, acceptance and longing. It was a world indifferent to the pleas of a solitary warthog, a world that moved with the rhythms of an ancient melody to which Warthog felt he could not harmonize. And so, with the first light of dawn piercing the night's veil, Warthog retreated to his burrow, a haven of solitude in the midst of a world that seemed to have no place for him. His dreams, once vibrant with the hues of hope, now flickered like fading embers in the hearth of his soul. Yet, unbeknownst to Warthog, the gears of fate had begun to turn, setting the stage for a journey that would transform not only his life, but the very fabric of his being. On a night when the moon hung low, casting a silver glow over the savannah, a shadow moved silently towards Warthog's burrow. It was the wise owl, known to the creatures of the land as Ophelia, whose eyes held the depth of the skies, and whose wisdom was as ancient as the stars. She had heard the warthog's lament, a sorrowful tune that stirred the currents of her heart. "Good evening, Warthog," Ophelia greeted, perching gracefully on a branch near his dwelling. Her voice was a gentle whisper, a soothing balm to the warthog's troubled spirit. Startled, Warthog emerged from the shadows, his eyes wide with curiosity. "Good evening, Ophelia. To what do I owe the honor of your visit?" he asked, his voice tinged with wonder. Ophelia regarded him with a gaze that pierced the veil of his insecurities, reaching into the depths of his soul. "I have come to share tales of wisdom, Warthog. Tales that speak of beauty, not seen with the eyes, but felt with the heart. Your longing for acceptance, for a beauty you believe you lack, has touched the fabric of the night." Warthog listened, captivated by the owl's presence, a creature of the night bearing messages of light. "But how can I find beauty within, Ophelia, when the world sees only what lies on the surface?" he inquired, a note of skepticism in his voice. "Ah," Ophelia responded, her eyes twinkling with the knowledge of ages. "True beauty, my dear Warthog, is like the wind. It cannot be seen, yet it moves the grass, cools the weary, and whispers secrets to those who listen. It is your journey to discover the wind within you, the beauty that resides in your courage, your kindness, and your spirit." Moved by Ophelia's words, Warthog felt a glimmer of hope ignite within him. "But where do I begin? Oh, how do I embark on such a journey?" he asked, his heart open to the wisdom of the wise owl. "The first step," Ophelia began, her voice as serene as the moonlit night, "is to seek the mirror flower. It grows in a place where the sky touches the earth, by the lake that mirrors the moon. Gaze into its petals, and you shall see not your reflection, but the essence of your true self." Warthog's eyes shone with a newfound resolve. The mirror flower, a beacon in the darkness of his doubts, now symbolized a path to understanding, to acceptance, and perhaps to transformation. "Thank you, Ophelia," Warthog said, his voice firm with determination. "I will seek the mirror flower and discover the beauty within." With a nod, Ophelia spread her wings, preparing to depart. "Remember, Warthog, the journey is as important as the destination. Trust in yourself, and let your heart guide you through the shadows and into the light." And with those parting words, Ophelia took flight, disappearing into the night, leaving Warthog to ponder the adventure that lay ahead. A quest for the mirror flower, a quest for understanding, a quest for the beauty within. As the first light of dawn painted the savannah in hues of gold and pink, Warthog set out on his quest, his heart buoyed by a mix of trepidation and excitement. The wise owl's words echoed in his mind, a guiding light through the uncertainty that lay ahead. Seek the mirror flower by the lake, where the sky touches the earth, she had said. And so, with the sun as his compass, Warthog ventured into the unknown. The journey was not without its trials. The savannah, vast and untamed, was a tapestry of life, each thread woven with the stories of its inhabitants. Warthog traversed the whispering grasslands, where the grasses danced with the wind, sharing tales of resilience and strength. He crossed rivers that sang of ancient paths, their waters a testament to the enduring beauty of nature. Along the way, Warthog encountered creatures of every kind. Some regarded him with curiosity, others with indifference, but each encounter was a lesson in itself, teaching Warthog the value of diversity and the myriad forms beauty could take. Yet, the mirror flower remained elusive, a dream shimmering on the horizon. Days turned into nights, and with each step, Warthog's resolve deepened. He remembered Ophelia's words, "The journey is as important as the destination." With this in mind, Warthog began to see the world around him with new eyes. The beauty of the savannah, in its raw and untamed majesty, became a source of wonder. The challenges he faced, once daunting, now strengthened his spirit, forging resilience where once there was doubt. Finally, after many sunsets, Warthog arrived at the place where the sky touched the earth. Before him lay a lake, its surface calm and reflective, mirroring the vast expanse of the sky. It was here, in this place of serene beauty, that Warthog found the mirror flower. Nestled on the lake's edge, the flower was unlike any he had seen before. Its petals shimmered with the light of the moon and stars, a celestial dance captured in the stillness of the night. With bated breath, Warthog approached the flower, his heart aflutter with anticipation and fear. What would he see within its mystical petals? Would he find the beauty he so desperately sought? Gently, he gazed into the mirror flower, and the world around him faded into silence. The reflection he saw was not the one he expected, not the visage of a warthog marred by self-doubt and longing. Instead, he saw the essence of his being, a spirit ablaze with courage, kindness, and an unwavering will to journey forth into the unknown. In that moment, Warthog understood the lesson of the mirror flower. Beauty was not a matter of appearance, but of essence. It was the light within, the strength to face adversity, the grace to walk one's path with integrity and love. Tears welled in his eyes, not of sorrow, but of gratitude and joy. For the first time, Warthog saw himself as he truly was, a creature of beauty and strength, worthy of love and belonging. In the serene embrace of the night, beside the lake where the sky met the earth, Warthog stood transformed. The revelation of the mirror flower had unveiled a truth far deeper than the waters before him, a truth that resonated with the very core of his being. As he gazed upon the tranquil surface of the lake, the moonlight danced upon the waters, each ripple telling a story of change, of becoming. The journey to this sacred place had been one of trials and tribulations, a path that tested his resolve, his courage, and his heart. But it was also a journey of discovery, where every step, every encounter, and every challenge revealed a layer of himself, previously hidden in the shadows of doubt and despair. Warthog pondered the lessons learned along the way. He thought of the whispering grasslands, where the winds spoke of resilience, the rivers that taught him of the flow of life, ever changing, ever enduring. the creatures of the savannah, each uniquely beautiful in their existence. And above all, he thought of the wise owl, Ophelia, whose words had set him on this path, a beacon of wisdom in the darkness of his uncertainties. As he reflected on these experiences, Warthog realized that the beauty he had sought was not something to be found externally, but had always resided within him. The mirror flower did not change him. It merely revealed what was already there, a spirit of beauty, strength, and grace. Embraced by the moon's gentle light, Warthog felt a sense of peace wash over him. The longing and despair that had once clouded his heart were now replaced by a profound acceptance of himself. He understood that his worth was not determined by the opinions of others or by the standards of beauty imposed by the world. His value lay in his character, his actions, and the love he shared. In that moment, under the gaze of the moon and stars, Warthog vowed to carry this newfound wisdom with him, to live authentically, embracing his essence with pride. He knew that the journey ahead would not be without its challenges, but he felt ready to face them with a heart full of courage and a spirit unbound. And so, as the night whispered its secrets to the dawn, Warthog took one last look at the mirror flower, its petals now a symbol of his transformation. With gratitude, he turned from the lake, ready to embark on the journey back to the savannah, to share the tales of his adventures and the wisdom of the mirror flower. As the first light of dawn broke over the horizon, painting the savannah in hues of gold and amber, Warthog made his way back to the heart of the wilderness from which he had come. His steps, once heavy with doubt and longing, now carried the grace of newfound wisdom. The journey to the mirror flower had been one of transformation, not of the flesh, but of the spirit. Warthog had embarked on a quest for beauty, only to discover the most profound beauty within himself. Upon his return, the creatures of the savannah greeted Warthog with curious glances. They saw before them not just a warthog, but a creature aglow with an inner light, a spirit that had faced the depths of despair and emerged triumphant. Warthog, with a heart brimming with the desire to share his revelation, gathered the animals of the savannah under the ancient baobab tree, a witness to countless tales of old. "My friends," Warthog began, his voice resonant with the strength of his journey, "I stand before you not as the warthog you once knew, but as a bearer of a tale of discovery, of a quest for beauty that led me to the mirror flower." The animals listened, rapt with attention, as Warthog recounted his adventures, his trials, and the wisdom of the wise owl, Ophelia. He spoke of the whispering grasslands, the rivers that sang of life's eternal flow, and the myriad creatures that had taught him the many facets of beauty. And then, he spoke of the mirror flower, nestled by the lake where the sky touched the earth, its petals a mirror not to the surface, but to the soul. "The mirror flower showed me not my reflection, but my essence," Warthog continued, his eyes alight with the fire of his revelation. "It taught me that true beauty lies not in the contours of our forms, but in the depth of our spirits, in the courage to face our journey, in the kindness we share, and in the strength to be our authentic selves." A hush fell over the gathered animals, the wisdom of Warthog's words echoing in their hearts. It was a lesson that transcended the boundaries of fur, feather, and scale, a truth universal and enduring. "In each of us," Warthog concluded, "lies a beauty profound and unique, a light that shines from within, illuminating the world around us. Let us not judge by appearances, but seek to see the beauty in each other's spirits. For it is in the sharing of our inner lights that we truly illuminate the savannah." The animals of the savannah, moved by Warthog's tale, looked upon one another with new eyes. The leopard saw the grace in the hyena's laugh, the elephant recognized the wisdom in the monkey's play, and the flamingo found beauty in the warthog's spirit, a sense of unity, of shared beauty and strength, spread through the gathering, a bond forged by the tale of the mirror flower. And so Warthog's quest for beauty came to an end, not with the acquisition of outward beauty, but with the discovery of the inner beauty that had always resided within him. His tale, the lesson of the first tale, became a legend in the savannah, a story of transformation and wisdom that would be told for generations to come. As the sun rose high into the sky, casting its warm embrace over the land, Warthog stood under the baobab tree, a figure of beauty and strength. He had sought the mirror flower and found himself, and in doing so, had illuminated the path for others to follow. The journey of discovery with the wisdom of the mirror flower nestled deep in his heart, Warthog embarked upon a new journey, a voyage of discovery that promised to deepen the revelations of his spirit. As the dawn kissed the savannah with hues of gold and crimson, Warthog ventured into the whispering grasslands, a sea of green that stretched beyond the horizons of his knowing. The grasslands, alive with the music of the wind, whispered secrets of the ancient world, tales of endurance and transformation that only the earth knew. With each step, Warthog felt the pulse of the land beneath his feet, a rhythm that beckoned him to delve deeper into the mysteries of existence and self. As he journeyed, Warthog encountered creatures of every kind, each with their own stories, their own struggles, and their own beauty. He met the gazelle, swift and graceful, whose elegance in motion spoke of the beauty of freedom. The gazelle shared tales of the wide-open plains, of the thrill of the chase, and the serenity of the dawn. From her, Warthog learned the value of presence, of living in the moment, a lesson that imbued his spirit with lightness. Further along, Warthog came across a colony of meerkats, vigilant and spirited, whose communal life exemplified the strength of unity and cooperation. The meerkats, with their lively chatter and unyielding camaraderie, taught Warthog about the importance of community, of standing together in the face of adversity. Their tales of survival and togetherness added a new dimension to Warthog's understanding of beauty, revealing it as a tapestry woven from the threads of shared experiences and mutual support. As the sun arced across the sky, casting long shadows upon the land, Warthog found himself at the edge of a vast plain, where the grass whispered not just of the past, but of the future. It was here, amidst the undulating waves of green, that Warthog encountered the wise old tortoise, a creature as ancient as the hills that dotted the horizon. The tortoise, with eyes that held the depth of centuries, spoke to Warthog of time, of patience, and of the slow unfolding of life's grandeur. True beauty, the tortoise said, lies not in the haste of the chase, but in the patience to see the unfolding of life's petals, in the wisdom to understand that each moment is a step on the journey to self-discovery. Warthog listened, captivated by the tortoise's words, feeling the truth of his message resonate within. From the tortoise, he learned to embrace the pace of his own journey, to see each step not as a means to an end, but as a part of the beautiful dance of life. As the day gave way to the velvet embrace of night, Warthog lay beneath the canopy of stars, the grasslands a whispering companion. The lessons of the day, of presence, community, and patience, swirled within him, a kaleidoscope of wisdom that painted his journey with vibrant hues of understanding and growth. The whispering grasslands, with their endless tales and timeless wisdom, had opened Warthog's eyes to the deeper currents of beauty that flowed through the world and through himself. He realized that his journey was not just a voyage across the land, but an exploration of the soul, a discovery of the myriad ways beauty manifested in the world and within. With a heart full of gratitude and a spirit eager for more revelations, Warthog closed his eyes. The whispers of the grasslands a lullaby that carried him into dreams of the journey ahead. For he knew that each step was a step toward deeper understanding, and each encounter a mirror, reflecting the endless facets of beauty that resided in the heart of the world and in the essence of his being. As the dawn crept over the horizon, painting the sky with strokes of pink and orange, Warthog continued his journey through the savannah, each step a testament to his quest for deeper wisdom. The grasslands, with their endless whispers, had been a source of revelation, but the path ahead promised new lessons, perhaps more challenging than those that came before. It was on a day filled with the warmth of the sun that Warthog encountered a hyena, known amongst the savannah for his cunning and often his cruelty. The hyena, with eyes glinting with mischief, watched Warthog approach, a smirk playing upon his lips. Well, if it isn't Warthog the warthog," the hyena jeered, his voice dripping with scorn. "What foolish quest has you trotting through the savannah today? Searching for beauty, are you? Ha! A warthog seeking beauty is like a vulture seeking perfume." The words stung, a sharp reminder of the world's harsh judgments. Warthog felt a familiar twinge of doubt creep into his heart, the old shadows of insecurity whispering their lies. But then he remembered the mirror flower, its reflection not of his exterior, but of his essence, his courage, his spirit, his unwavering will to seek truth and beauty in all its forms. Drawing from the well of strength within him, Warthog met the hyena's gaze, his posture steady, his voice calm and resolute. "Yes, I seek beauty," Warthog replied, "but not the kind you mock. I seek the beauty of understanding, of wisdom, and of the heart. The journey I am on has shown me more beauty in the world and within myself than you could ever see with those sneering eyes of yours." The hyena, taken aback by Warthog's conviction, let out a harsh laugh. Yet the laughter did not reach his eyes, which flickered with a hint of confusion, perhaps even envy. "Wisdom, ha! Keep your delusions, Warthog. You'll see, in the end, the savannah has no place for dreams." But Warthog stood tall, undeterred by the hyena's mockery. He had faced his own doubts, battled the shadows of his insecurities, and emerged with a deeper understanding of his worth. The scorn of the hyena, though painful, could not shake the foundation of self-acceptance and wisdom that Warthog had built. "Perhaps one day, you too will see the beauty that lies beyond the surface," Warthog said, his words not a retort, but a sincere wish for the hyena, before turning to continue his journey. As Warthog walked away, the hyena watched, the smirk fading from his lips. In the warthog's words, there was a truth that echoed in the empty spaces of his heart, a whisper of something more, something he had long since buried under layers of cynicism and mockery. Warthog's encounter with the hyena was a testament to the strength he had garnered from his journey, a strength not of brute force, but of spirit and conviction. He had faced the mirror of the world's scorn and found within himself the grace to respond with compassion and wisdom. The path ahead was still long, and Warthog knew there would be more challenges to face, more lessons to learn. But the mockery of the hyena, rather than diminishing him, had only reinforced his resolve. For in the heart of the savannah, under the vast expanse of the sky, Warthog was discovering the true essence of beauty, one step, one encounter, one revelation at a time. In the heart of the savannah, where the sun paints the sky with the first light of dawn, Warthog found his path leading to the banks of a river, its waters clear as the morning sky. The river flowed with a gentle grace, carving its way through the land with quiet determination. It was here, by this life-giving stream, that Warthog's journey took an unexpected turn. As he approached the water's edge, the air seemed to hum with an unseen melody, a song that spoke of ancient mysteries and the eternal dance of nature. It was then that she appeared, a being as ethereal as the morning mist, her form woven the very essence of the river. She was a nymph, a guardian of the waters, her presence a testament to the magic that still thrived in the hidden corners of the world. "Greetings, traveler," the nymph said, her voice a whisper that flowed like the waters she embodied. "I am Narration, spirit of this river. What brings you to my waters?" Warthog, taken aback by the nymph's sudden appearance, bowed respectfully. "I am on a journey of discovery," he replied, "seeking the many forms of beauty that reside in this world and within myself." Narration smiled, a ripple spreading across the surface of the river. "Then you have come to the right place, for water, in its endless flow, holds many secrets about beauty and strength." With a graceful motion, Narration beckoned Warthog closer, and as he knelt by the riverbank, she touched the surface of the water, causing images to appear. The river transformed into a canvas, depicting scenes of water carving through stone, creating canyons grand and valleys deep, its persistence shaping the very earth. "See how water, soft and yielding, possesses the strength to transform the hardest stone." Narration spoke, her eyes reflecting the depths of the river. "It does not confront the rock with force, but flows around it, against it, slowly wearing it away with patience and persistence. This is the fluidity of beauty, the power of gentleness and perseverance to overcome obstacles and create wonders." Warthog watched, mesmerized by the scenes unfolding before him, each image a lesson in the many ways beauty manifests. "I see now," he said, his voice filled with wonder. "Beauty is not just in the form, but in the process, in the enduring dance of creation and transformation." Narration nodded, her form shimmering in the sunlight. "Exactly. Just as the river carves canyons, so too can the spirit overcome challenges, shaping the self and the world in its journey. Remember, true strength lies in flexibility, in the ability to adapt and persist, to embrace the flow of life with grace." As the images faded, Warthog rose, his heart alight with the lessons of the river. He thanked Narration, her wisdom a precious gift on his path of discovery. "Thank you, Narration, for showing me the beauty of the river's dance. I will carry your lessons with me, embracing the fluidity of life with strength and perseverance." With a smile as serene as the waters she guarded, Narration faded into the river, her presence lingering in the gentle murmur of the stream. Warthog continued his journey, the river's song a constant companion in his heart, a reminder of the beauty that flows through the world, ever changing, ever enduring. In the encounter with the river nymph, Warthog discovered the transformative power of gentleness, the strength in persistence, and the beauty in adaptation. It was a lesson that would guide him as he ventured further into the unknown, his spirit enriched by the wisdom of the waters. After his enlightening encounter with the river nymph, Warthog's journey through the savannah led him to a place where time seemed to stand still, a grove where the trees whispered tales of old, and the air was thick with the scent of ancient memories. It was here that Warthog met the guardian of the savannah's history, an elephant so old, his skin was etched with the map of the land, and his eyes held the wisdom of the ages. The elephant, known as Elder, was a majestic being, his presence commanding yet imbued with a gentle peace that only comes from a long life lived with understanding and grace. As Warthog approached, the ground beneath him seemed to vibrate with the deep, resonant sound of Eldar's greeting. "Welcome, young seeker," Eldar's voice rumbled, echoing the depth of the earth. "I have been expecting you. Your journey has whispered its way through the savannah, and now you have come to learn the tales of old. Humbled by the ancient elephant's welcome, Warthog bowed his head. Thank you, Elder. I seek the wisdom of the savannah, to understand the beauty that lies in its history and in the resilience of its inhabitants. Eldar nodded, his great trunk gently moving as if to embrace the air itself. Come, sit with me, and let us weave the tapestry of stories that form the heart of this land. As Warthog sat in the shade of an ancient baobab tree, Eldar began to recount the history of the savannah, his voice a bridge spanning the river of time. He spoke of the great migrations that painted the plains with the colors of life, of the dry seasons that tested the spirit of every creature, and of the rains that brought renewal and hope. Each creature, Elder explained, plays a role in the story of the savannah. From the smallest ant to the mightiest lion, each life is a thread in the tapestry of existence. It is in this interconnection that the true beauty of the savannah lies, in the resilience of its inhabitants to adapt, to overcome, and to thrive together. Warthog listened, captivated by Eldar's tales, each word painting a picture of life's intricate dance. He learned of the challenges the savannah faced, of the fires that raged and the waters that flooded. Yet through it all, the land and its creatures persevered, their resilience a testament to the strength and beauty of life. Resilience, Eldar continued, his eyes reflecting the setting sun, is the essence of beauty. It is the will to endure, to emerge stronger from the trials we face. Like the savannah, we too are shaped by our experiences, each one adding to the richness of our being. As the day waned and the first stars began to twinkle in the twilight sky, Warthog felt a profound sense of connection to the land and its history. Eldar's wisdom had shown him that beauty was not just a visual experience, but a celebration of life's enduring spirit, a recognition of the strength and resilience that define existence. Thank you, Eldar, Warthog said, his heart full of gratitude. Your stories have taught me the beauty of resilience, of the strength that lies in unity and perseverance. I will carry these lessons with me as I continue my journey. Eldar nodded, a gentle rumble of approval emanating from his being. Go forth, Warthog, with the wisdom of the savannah in your heart. Remember, the beauty of life is woven from the threads of resilience, each challenge a stroke of color on the canvas of existence. As Warthog bid farewell to the ancient elephant and ventured back into the savannah, the moon rising to guide his path, he carried with him the stories of Elder, a treasure trove of wisdom that illuminated his understanding of beauty and resilience. The encounter with the elephant had enriched his journey, adding depth to his quest for discovery and teaching him the timeless beauty of life's tapestry. Following the path set by the wisdom of the ancient elephant, Warthog found himself wandering under the vast canopy of the night sky, where stars twinkled like jewels scattered across a velvet blanket. It was here, amidst the gentle hum of the savannah at night, that Warthog stumbled upon a clearing bathed in the soft glow of the moonlight, a magical place where the animals of the savannah had gathered for a celebration unlike any other. The air was alive with the sound of music, a melody that seemed to rise from the earth itself, weaving through the trees and calling to all who heard it. In the center of the clearing, animals danced, their movements a testament to the joy of life, each step an expression of the beauty of being oneself. Hesitant at first, Warthog watched from the shadows, the memories of his journey thus far warming his heart. He saw the gazelles leaping with grace, the zebras moving in harmonious patterns, and the flamingos twirling in a flurry of color. Each animal, in their unique way, celebrated the gift of existence, their dance a tribute to the diversity and unity of life on the savannah. As the music enveloped him, Warthog felt a pull, a desire to join in the celebration, to share in the joy that radiated from the clearing. Stepping into the moonlight, he allowed the melody to guide him, his movements at first tentative but growing more confident with each step. To his surprise, the other animals welcomed him, their dances making room for his presence. There was no judgment here, no scorn or mockery, only the acceptance of each being for who they were. Warthog danced, his heart light with the joy of belonging, his spirit free in the knowledge that true beauty lay in the authenticity of one's soul. As he moved among the other animals, Warthog realized that the celebration was more than just a dance under the stars. It was a gathering of spirits, a communion of hearts united by the shared experience of life's journey. In this moment of unity, Warthog understood that the beauty he had sought was not a destination but a path, one that led to the heart of existence itself. The night wore on, and the dance continued, a timeless celebration of life and its endless mysteries. Warthog, once a solitary figure on a quest for beauty, now found himself part of a tapestry woven from the threads of countless stories, each a vibrant hue in the spectrum of the savanna's spirit. As the first light of dawn began to touch the horizon, painting the sky with the promise of a new day, the animals slowly dispersed, each returning to their part of the savanna, carrying with them the memories of the night's celebration. Warthog, his heart full of gratitude and joy, lingered in the clearing, savoring the peace that had settled over him. The dance under the stars had been a revelation, a moment of transcendence that had shown him the power of community, of shared joy, and of the beauty that resides in the simple act of being true to oneself. As he set off once again, the lessons of the night etched in his soul, Warthog knew that his journey was far from over. But he also knew that whatever paths he might tread, he would never walk them alone. For in the dance under the stars, Warthog had discovered the essence of beauty, not just in the world around him, but within himself, a beauty that shone brightly under the gaze of the moon and the watchful eyes of the stars. As Warthog ventured forth from the clearing, where the dance under the stars had filled his heart with an indescribable lightness, he carried with him not just the joy of the celebration, but a profound revelation that would shape the remainder of his journey. The night's festivities, a vibrant tapestry of movement and melody, had unveiled before him the second lesson of his quest, the beauty of living truthfully and embracing one's journey with an open heart. With each step, Warthog reflected on the stories shared in the dance, tales of triumph and tribulation, of laughter and loss. Each narrative, a thread in the grand weave of life, spoke of the authenticity and courage required to walk one's path. It was in the honest expression of each animal's essence, in their unabashed joy and shared sorrows, that Warthog saw the true beauty of existence, a beauty unfettered by appearances, radiating from the core of being. The realization dawned on Warthog like the first light of dawn, breaking the hold of night. Beauty, he understood, was not a static state to be attained, but a dynamic process of becoming, of unfolding in accordance with one's true nature. It was in the honest living of one's story, with all its twists and turns, that one's inner beauty shone brightest. As he journeyed through the savanna, now alight with the golden hues of morning, Warthog felt a sense of kinship with the world around him. The grass beneath his feet, the trees that stretched towards the sky, and the creatures that called the savanna home, all were participants in the grand dance of life, each living their truth, each contributing their unique beauty to the tapestry of the world. With a heart open to the vastness of life's experiences, Warthog embraced his journey anew. No longer did he seek beauty as a destination. Instead, he understood it as a way of being, a truth to be lived. The challenges he faced, The doubts that once shadowed his path now appeared as opportunities for growth, for deepening the authenticity of his journey. The second lesson, revealed in the joy of the dance and the stories shared, became a beacon that guided Warthog through the savannah. He moved with a renewed sense of purpose, a commitment to live each moment with authenticity and an open heart. The beauty he sought and found was not an external accolade, but an internal radiance, a light that emanated from the depth of his spirit. As the days passed, Warthog's journey took him to new landscapes, each with its lessons and revelations. Yet, the lesson of the dance under the stars remained a constant companion, a reminder of the beauty inherent in living truthfully, in embracing the entirety of one's journey with grace and courage. The second tale's revelation had transformed Warthog, not by altering his appearance, but by changing his perception of beauty and his place in the world. He saw now that each creature, each element of the savannah, was beautiful in its way, not for what it appeared to be, but for what it truly was, a unique expression of life's boundless creativity. And so, with the wisdom of the second tale etched in his heart, Warthog continued his journey, a seeker no longer of beauty but a bearer of its truth. The savannah, with all its wonders and challenges, was his teacher, and he, in turn, became a testament to the beauty of living, a journey embraced with an open heart. The beauty within under the vast expanse of the azure sky, where the sun reigns supreme, casting its golden light over the land. Warthog made his return to the heart of the savannah, his journey of discovery, woven with tales of wisdom, courage, and the beauty of authenticity, had transformed him. No longer was he the Warthog who ventured forth in search of beauty defined by the world. Now, he was a bearer of truths, a creature radiant with the light of inner beauty and confidence. The savannah welcomed him back, its endless plains a familiar embrace, the whispering grasses singing songs of welcome. Each step Warthog took was imbued with a newfound purpose, his heart alight with the desire to share the insights that had illuminated his path. Animals, both large and small, gathered around as word of Warthog's return spread like wildfire through the savannah. They saw before them not just the Warthog they remembered, but a creature transformed, emanating a confidence and peace that drew them in, a beacon of light in the wilderness. Warthog, they called, their voices a chorus of curiosity and wonder. Tell us of your journey, of the lands you have seen, and the wisdom you have gathered. And so, Warthog shared his tales, his voice resonant with the depth of his experiences. He spoke of the wise owl, Ophelia, whose words set him on his path, of the river nymph who taught him the strength in gentleness, and of the ancient elephant, Elder, who shared the beauty of life's tapestry. He recounted the dance under the stars, a celebration of unity and the joy of being oneself, and the revelation that beauty lies in living truthfully, embracing one's journey with an open heart. As the animals listened, a transformation took place. The stories Warthog shared, rich with lessons of resilience, authenticity, and the interconnectedness of all life, ignited a spark within them. They saw in Warthog's journey a reflection of their own paths, a reminder that each creature, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant, carried within them a unique beauty, a light that could illuminate the darkest corners of the savannah. The savannah, once a place where Warthog felt he did not belong, now became a canvas upon which he painted his truths, a landscape enriched by the diversity and beauty of its inhabitants. In his return, Warthog brought more than just stories. He brought a vision of a world where each being could live fully as themselves, embraced and celebrated for the beauty within. As the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky with streaks of orange and purple. A sense of unity settled over the savannah. Warthog, at the heart of this unity, felt a profound gratitude for the journey that had led him here, to this moment of return, where he stood not as a seeker, but as a teacher, a friend, and a beacon of the beauty that resides within us all. The return to the savannah marked not the end of Warthog's journey, but the beginning of a new chapter, one where he lived fully as himself, sharing the wisdom of his travels and inspiring others to embark on their journeys of discovery. For in the heart of the savannah, under the vast canopy of the sky, Warthog had found not just beauty, but a home, a place where every creature, regardless of their appearance, was united in the dance of life, each one a vital thread in the tapestry of existence. Upon his return to the savannah, it was not merely the stories of Warthog's adventures that captivated the audience of animals gathered around him, but the palpable change in his very essence. This transformation, though invisible to the eye, was felt by all who beheld him. Warthog, the warthog who once walked with the weight of self-doubt and longing, now moved with a grace born of inner certainty and peace. It was a shift in presence and spirit, a metamorphosis that spoke of battles fought within the landscape of the soul and victories won in the quest for self-acceptance. This new Warthog, radiant with an aura of inner beauty and strength, became a living testament to the truth that beauty transcends the physical form, dwelling instead in the realm of the spirit. His eyes, once clouded with the fog of uncertainty, now sparkled with the clarity of purpose and the joy of discovery. His posture, once hunched under the burden of perceived inadequacy, now stood tall, a symbol of the resilience and courage that had carried him through his journey. The animals of the savannah, from the smallest meerkat to the mightiest lion, felt the impact of Warthog's transformation. It was as if his return had cast a light upon their own inner shadows, illuminating paths to self-acceptance they had never imagined possible. Warthog's strength, derived not from the dominance of force, but from the power of authenticity and vulnerability, inspired a wave of transformation throughout the savannah. In the gatherings that followed, under the ancient baobab trees and beside the life-giving rivers, Warthog shared not only his tales, but the lessons woven within them. He spoke of the wisdom of the river nymph, who taught him that true strength lies in flexibility and perseverance, of Eldor, the ancient elephant, who revealed the interconnected beauty of life's tapestry, and of the dance under the stars, where the joy of being oneself became a celebration of unity. With each story, Warthog's listeners found reflections of their own struggles and aspirations, and in his transformation, they saw a mirror of what they too could achieve. The Warthog's journey became a catalyst for change, a spark that ignited the flames of self-discovery in the hearts of many. As the days turned into nights and the seasons followed their eternal cycle, the savannah bore witness to a subtle but profound shift. Animals who once hid their quirks and flaws now wore them with pride, understanding that true beauty lies in the uniqueness of one's being. The savannah became a place where every creature, regardless of their form, was recognized for the contribution they made to the tapestry of life, celebrated for their inherent beauty and worth. Warthog, once a solitary figure on a quest for external validation, had become a beacon of hope and a source of inspiration. His transformation, a testament to the power of inner work and the beauty of embracing one's true self, had not only altered his life, but had also sown the seeds of change throughout the savannah. The Warthog's transformation was a reminder to all that beauty is not a surface attribute, but a light that shines from within, a strength that endures despite adversity, and a spirit that thrives on authenticity and love. In the heart of the savannah, Warthog's journey had come full circle, not ending, but evolving into a new chapter of growth, connection, and the celebration of the beauty within. In the heart of the savannah, under a sky ablaze with the fiery hues of dusk, a celebration like no other commenced. It was a gathering that transcended the ordinary, a festivity born of recognition and reverence for the journey of one among them. The animals of the savannah, having witnessed the profound transformation of Warthog, came together to honor his return, his journey, and the wisdom he had gleaned from the far reaches of their world. The clearing, where the celebration unfolded, was alive with the sounds and colors of the savannah. Lanterns crafted from bioluminescent bugs cast a gentle glow, illuminating the faces of the gathered animals, each reflecting a story of their own. The air was filled with the melody of 100 voices, a symphony of the wild, celebrating the unity and diversity that Warthog's journey had highlighted. At the center of this assembly stood Warthog, the warthog who had ventured beyond the known, seeking the essence of beauty and returning with the treasures of wisdom. Around him, animals of every kind, striped and spotted, winged and walking, came to pay homage, their presence a testament to the impact of his odyssey. The lions, leaders of the savannah, approached Warthog with a grace that belied their power. "Warthog," they began, their voices resonant with authority and warmth, "your journey has reminded us all of the strength found in seeking, the courage in questioning, and the beauty of discovering one's true self. Tonight, we celebrate not just your return but the path you have paved for all of us." Following the lions, the elephants, with their memory of the ages, raised their trunks in salute. "Your journey," they trumpeted, "has woven new stories into the fabric of the savannah, tales that will be told to generations to come. You have shown us that true beauty lies within, and that wisdom is the companion of an open heart." One by one, the animals shared their tributes, from the giraffes, who spoke of the vistas Warthog had seen, to the meerkats, who celebrated his spirit of adventure. Even the hyena, once a voice of mockery, stepped forward, a sheepish grin on his face. "Warthog, your journey has shown me that there is more to life than the surface, more to a story than its beginning. You have opened my eyes to the beauty of transformation, and for that I am grateful." As the moon rose, casting a silver light over the clearing, a feast commenced. Fruits and leaves, seeds and streams of fresh water were shared, a bounty of the savannah offered in celebration of unity and growth. Laughter and song filled the air, as stories of Warthog's adventures intermingled with tales of the savannah, a tapestry of life richer and more vibrant than ever before. The celebration was not just an acknowledgement of Warthog's return, but a recognition of the journey each creature on the savannah embarked upon, a celebration of the individual paths that intertwined to form the web of life. In honoring Warthog, the animals honored their interconnectedness, their shared destiny on the vast canvas of the wild. As the night waned and the first light of dawn began to touch the horizon, a sense of peace settled over the savannah. The celebration of the animals had been a testament to the beauty of acceptance, the power of change, and the enduring light of wisdom that guides the heart through darkness into the dawn of understanding. In this moment of unity, under the watchful eyes of the stars, the savannah was transformed. Warthog, once an outsider searching for his place, had become a beacon of hope, a symbol of the beauty that resides within each creature, waiting to be recognized, celebrated, and shared. And so, in the heart of the wild, a new chapter began, one of togetherness, growth, and the endless dance of the beauty within. As the celebrations quieted and the savannah settled into a peaceful silence, Warthog made his way to the moonlit lake, the very place where his journey of transformation had begun. Here, under the soft glow of the moon and the gentle shimmer of stars reflected on the tranquil waters, Warthog prepared to share his final tale, a story that encapsulated the essence of his journey: acceptance, inner beauty, and the strength found in embracing one's true self. Gathered around him were the creatures of the savannah, their eyes alight with curiosity and warmth, a silent testament to the bond that had formed between them. The air was thick with anticipation, as if the night itself held its breath, waiting for Warthog's words. "Friends," Warthog began, his voice carrying across the water, "tonight, I share with you not just a tale of adventures and discoveries, but a story of the heart. It is a tale that speaks to the journey we all undertake, the quest to find beauty not in the world around us, but within ourselves." He spoke of his initial longing, the desire to find a beauty that he believed was absent within him, and the quest that led him from the depths of self-doubt to the wisdom of the wise owl, the lessons of the river nymph, the stories of the ancient elephant, and the joy of the dance under the stars. With each word, Warthog painted a picture of a journey that was both uniquely his and universally shared, a path of seeking and finding that resonated with every creature gathered by the lake. But the greatest discovery, Warthog continued, was not found in the reflections of the mirror flower or the depths of the savannah. It was found in the journey itself, in the realization that beauty, true beauty, lies in the acceptance of our own essence, in the courage to be who we truly are. The air around the lake was charged with a profound silence, every creature absorbed in Warthog's words, recognizing their own struggles and triumphs in his tale. Warthog spoke of the strength that comes from embracing one's imperfections, the power of vulnerability, and the beauty that blossoms when we allow ourselves to be seen, truly seen, by the world. "As I stand before you," Warthog said, his gaze sweeping over the faces around him, "I see not just the beauty of the savannah, but the beauty of souls, each unique, each precious. Our strength lies not in our sameness, but in our diversity, in the myriad ways we shine our light into the darkness." The final tale, a story of acceptance and inner beauty, was more than just a recounting of Warthog's journey. It was a mirror reflecting the shared experiences of every creature present, a reminder that the strength found in embracing one's true self is a gift beyond measure. As Warthog concluded his tale, the lake and the night sky bore witness to a moment of profound connection, a recognition of the beauty and strength that resides within each being. The savannah, once a place of disparate stories and solitary paths, had become a tapestry of interconnected tales, woven together by the threads of understanding, acceptance, and love. In the heart of the savannah, by the moonlit lake, Warthog's final tale resonated as a beacon of hope, a story that would be carried on the winds, whispered by the grasses, and sung by the rivers, a tale of the beauty within that guides us home to ourselves. And in this story, the creatures of the savannah found not just the reflection of one Warthog's journey, but the echo of their own, a shared song of the soul that binds them all in the dance of life. In the days that followed Warthog's final tale by the moonlit lake, a profound change swept across the savannah. The wisdom he shared, a distillation of his journey's essence, became a beacon of light for all who heard it. Tales of the Warthog who sought beauty and found it within himself spread like wildfire, from the whispering grasslands to the shadowed forests, inspiring animals far and wide. The message was simple yet revolutionary. True beauty and strength lie in embracing one's true self, in the courage to be authentic, and the grace of self-acceptance. It was a wisdom that resonated with every heart, echoing in the chambers of their souls, a call to awaken to their own inner beauty. Animals who had once hidden in the shadows, ashamed of their differences, now stepped into the light, their uniqueness celebrated as a testament to the savanna's rich tapestry of life. The gazelle, who had lamented her long legs, now danced with unparalleled grace, understanding that her stride was a melody written by the winds of the savanna. The zebra, who had once wished away his stripes, now wore them with pride, recognizing them as the strokes of the night sky's brush. Conversations around watering holes and beneath the shade of acacia trees took on new depths as animals shared their stories, their fears, and their dreams. The savanna buzzed with the energy of transformation, a community united by the recognition of their shared beauty, both visible and veiled within. Warthog, once a solitary figure on a quest for external validation, had unknowingly sown the seeds of a revolution, a movement of self-discovery and communal upliftment. His wisdom did not just change how the animals viewed themselves, it altered the very fabric of their society. The savanna became a place where every creature, regardless of size, shape, or color, was valued for their contribution to the mosaic of life. As the seasons changed, so too did the stories told under the starlit sky, tales of bravery and beauty, of resilience and revelation, were shared, each story a thread in the ever-expanding web of Warthog's wisdom. The savanna thrived, a testament to the power of inner beauty and the strength that comes from a community embracing its truth. The ripple effect of Warthog's journey reached even the most secluded corners of the savanna, touching the lives of creatures great and small. It was said that the winds themselves carried his message, a whisper of hope and a promise of acceptance to every nook and cranny of the land. In this new era, the savanna blossomed, a vibrant ecosystem where the beauty of the individual illuminated the beauty of the whole. Predators and prey, winged and grounded, all found common ground in the wisdom shared by the warthog who dared to dream. And so Warthog's wisdom became a legacy, a gift to the generations that would walk the savanna after him. It was a testament to the journey of the soul, a journey that begins with a single step, a step taken in the direction of one's own truth. In the heart of the savanna, under the watchful gaze of the cosmos, the warthog's wisdom lived on, a beacon of light guiding the way toward the beauty within. As the cycle of seasons turned, painting the savanna with the endless dance of life and renewal, Warthog stood upon a gentle rise, gazing out over the land that had been both his teacher and his home. The journey that had begun with a single step, a quest for external beauty, had evolved into a voyage of inner discovery, leading him to the profound wisdom that true beauty and strength emanate from within. The savanna, once a canvas of his longing, now reflected the legacy of his journey, a community transformed by the power of acceptance and the recognition of the beauty that resides in every creature. Warthog, once a warthog in search of meaning, had become a guardian of wisdom, a beacon of light for those who walk the paths of self-discovery. His legacy was not marked by monuments or etched in stone, but woven into the very fabric of the savanna, in the stories shared beneath the vast expanse of the sky, in the courage of those who dared to embrace their true selves, and in the unity of a community that had learned to see beyond the surface. Animals, young and old, gathered around Warthog, eager to listen to the tales of his journey, each story a seed of wisdom planted in the fertile grounds of their hearts. They saw in Warthog not just a warthog but a reflection of their own potential, a reminder that the path to true beauty and strength lies in the courage to be authentically oneself. As the sun dipped below the horizon, setting the sky aflame with colors of gold, orange, and purple, Warthog shared his final thoughts with those gathered around him. The journey of self-discovery, he said. His voice, soft yet clear, is the greatest adventure of all. It is a path that leads us to the depths of our own hearts, to the discovery of our inner beauty and strength. This journey does not end. It evolves, guiding us to become the truest versions of ourselves. Warthog's wisdom, a testament to his journey, inspired generations that followed. Tales of the warthog who sought beauty and found it within himself became a part of the savannah's lore, a guiding light for those who found themselves wandering in the shadows of doubt and fear. As night fell and the stars took their places in the sky, Warthog looked out over the savannah, his heart filled with peace. He had come full circle, from seeking to sharing, from longing to contentment. The savannah, with its endless horizons and whispered secrets, had been his teacher, and he, in turn, had become a teacher to others. The legacy of inner beauty that Warthog left behind was more than just a tale of personal transformation. It was a beacon of hope, a reminder that within each of us lies an infinite well of beauty and strength, waiting to be recognized and embraced. It was a call to live authentically, to celebrate diversity, and to recognize the interconnectedness of all life. In the quiet of the night, under the watchful gaze of the moon, Warthog's journey merged with the eternal dance of the savannah, a symphony of life that played on, timeless and beautiful. His legacy, a legacy of inner beauty, acceptance and strength, continued to inspire, a whisper of wisdom carried on the wind, touching the hearts of all who were open to the beauty within.